All right. So, this has been a very ticky quest, I must say. Doing the whole thing of getting. All right. Getting it all together and rolling this whole interface business. It's not been easy. And I'm just going to leave it at that because we're past it now. And if it's working, just give me a shout out and let me know if it is. And, I'm probably going to. So I need to send Carlos a message. He's a buddy of mine. He's a drummer buddy. So I'm just going to send him a note here. Hey, Mon. I'm testing live right now. Do you want to... Do you want me to fly you into this live stream? And we can do a proper drum hang in front of a live audience. So we'll wait for a reply here. Yes, I can. And you know how? Because let me show you. First of all, let's do this. Let's duplicate this scene. We're going to call it Cam 1 with fly in. No, Cam 1 with Zoom. All right, we'll do that. Cam 1 with Zoom. Okay. Okay, I got to do this. I got to bring in. What am I going to do? What is it? Is it? It's not display. No, it wouldn't be display. It'd be a window capture, wouldn't it? Yes, it would. It would be Zoom. Zoom. Let's see. Zoom US. So Zoom. Zoom meeting. Okay, so like this is gonna go like loopy-ish weird. So let me stop this because it's gonna get weird here. Okay, no, not a Zoom meeting. No, don't want to remove one cam 1. Zoom. Let's do this. Let's just save the changes. Saving the changes. Item O. How do we do that? Hang on a second. Okay, let's just kill this for right now. Okay, hang on a second. This is fixing to be cool, y'all. Okay, so Carlos, let's see. Let's start. LATS. Let's start the Zoom meeting now. And I'll bring you into my live stream. Okay, so I was doing this stuff on Reddit a while back, and I was calling it stream crashing. Let me end this meeting right here. End meeting for all. Let me go here to this, and let me go get the proper Zoom. Where are you? There you are. Connecting. Okay, so Zoom. Let's go over here, and we're gonna go to, is it Zoom meeting? Yeah, Zoom meeting. Okay. And do that right there. Let me just bring me over to here, and then that way I can fly Carlos up a little higher like that. And then, I get my TV cover or upper. It's over here. I need to bring that over there because there's a TV back there, and it puts a, it's like the light kind of glares up. So, yeah. This is going to be fun. Do a hang, a drum hang online here. So I can join at 11:25, which should be 11:25 here in a minute. While we're waiting here, I think I'm going to put on some music so we can have something to listen to. What are we going to listen to? You guys like Plini? I like Plini. We're going to do it live. I love this groove. I'm going to have to just groove along to this. So I'm waiting on my buddy Carlos to start to, hey, there he is. Okay, let me set the window here. There we go, that's the one.
Alright, buddy.
Hey.
Okay, right? Justin.
1 second. Man, this is like dueling studios here, bro.
I know, right?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah, sounds good. I do have the purple light, so as far as the studio duel goes.
One sec. Let me get you into my audio here. I gotta find you here.
Okay.
Hang on. Let me turn it off. And let me turn off this track. Holy cow. I got stuff going everywhere here. Okay, now I gotta play in the audio. Gotta go loop back, and then I've got Hold on, I can't hear the Zoom yet. I can't hear you. Hold on. Wait, I think I know what it is. Are you there?
Testing, testing.
I can see you peeking my meter. I can't. Yeah, I'm not getting a signal from you.
Weird.
Hold on a sec. Let me do this. OBS audio. I think no, that's gonna double it up. Shit, hang on.
Testing, testing. Testing, testing.
And what
1,
the
2,
hell
3.
happened here in this world? There, that's better.
Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I'm just not getting your audio in, and I don't know why, because I see that you're live. It's just not coming across. Play a beat on your drums for me. Why don't you rock out a little bit? Because I think that the audience can hear you. I just can't hear you.
Still nothing?
Huh.
Testing, testing.
Well, this is I'm not hearing you. I can see you. Hold on, let me see if I can get your audio in. OBS. Oh, hang on. I see what it is. Hold on a second. There we go.
Testing, testing.
There we are. You're in. Yes.
All right. And
Yeah,
the drums
it
are
was-
all right?
Yeah, man.
Good.
Yeah, brother. What's happening?
Oh, living the dream, dude. How are you?
You know, doing the same here.
So what's cool? I run a nonprofit organization for drummers. Did I tell you about that at all?
No, why don't you talk about it?
So it's called Drumming for All, drummingforall.com, and it's a nonprofit that takes in donations to pay for drum lessons for kids around the world that can't afford them. And we just did our annual fundraiser in August, and I played drums for 12 hours straight. I did a 12-hour live stream. I played for probably about like 95% of that. And I had teachers and drummers coming in and basically just challenging me with just random stuff. So you're on the list for the next one already. I mean, I'm bummed out we didn't meet a month and a half ago, or else I would have had you, I would have invited you onto that. It was awesome. And I just was having my ass kicked by teacher after teacher after teacher.
Holy cow, man.
Yeah.
That sounds
It was
like
awesome.
a lot of fun, dude.
12 hours straight of drums, man. It was heaven.
Wow. That's amazing. Yeah, I remember I used to practice probably 12 hours a day, and it's like all I did all day, every day.
Right.
And that was a while back. I'd like to get back to that point, but I've gotten to the point where I, play for a couple of hours a day, and I'm able to keep myself, loose and in shape to,
Sure.
to a fault. You have to, like, even if you're not gigging, and that's always the challenge, because, how do you keep yourself inspired, and what are you doing to keep yourself, moving forward as an artist?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I feel like if I'm gonna take my drumming to the next level, which of course everybody always like wants to do that, I know for a fact that I'm gonna have to like take like a month off of everything and do like at least 6 hours a day. Like I can tell, like I can feel it, that's what I need. That's what I lack, is like just really long chunks out of the day to just run through those same exercises that we all know we need to do. And 6 hours a day for a couple weeks, and I could really kind of change over to that next level. And I kind of have plateaued because I really don't play that often. I'm running the nonprofit, I'm teaching, I got 3 kids. Like I just have gotten into my routine, and drums are not really in that routine. So it's, I'm excited for when the day comes that I can kind of shift back over and just go hard again.
Yeah, and it happens because in my lifetime as a musician, you go through so many phases of life, and especially being a father. I went through the fatherhood years, and I was gigging a lot back then in those days too. So it wasn't, from the time I was living in San Diego. Well, I guess from the time I was like 18 years old, I was playing like 4 or 5 nights a week at that point. And
Nice.
yeah, and I did that for like 30 something years. And
Wow.
yeah, but it's kind of like you have to look at also like what kind of work are you doing, and I was doing a lot of like, playing in bar bands and stuff, which was cool,
Okay.
because it filled in the gaps, and it's like I was so busy all the time with like regular bands and stuff, playing with groups that were like disco. I was in a disco band for 7.5 years or so. And
Okay.
that was a real cool experience because I got to really develop my open-handed playing, because it was just a bunch of most of the beats were, like that.
Right.
Yeah. Are you catching any latency? Is it locking up okay for you video-wise?
Looks and sounds great.
Oh, good. Okay, cool. Because I'm just making sure. Yeah, so I began, playing open-handed, and that was partly because at the time there was a radio host that I used to listen to when I drive around Southern California. Her name was Dr. Laura, and
Okay.
she was kind of like, she ended up being sort of like known as being highly judgmental, but I mean, a lot of the things that she said and did made a lot of sense. And one of the things, she had somebody call in, the guy says, when I started installing Windows when I was in my 20s, I loved it. It was my favorite thing to do in the world. He says, but now I'm in my 50s, I'm completely burnt out on it.
Right.
And I saw a lot of myself in that, and I was like, well, geez. And so I listened to her answer, and she says, well, what you have to do is you have to redefine your challenges. And so I
Right.
said, okay. And then so I was at my gig that night. I was playing at SeaWorld in San Diego.
Cool.
Yeah, I was in the band at SeaWorld for a good long while, for
cool.
a few summers, actually. And,
Playing for the fish.
oh, my God. You have to be careful what you wish for in life because it might
Sure.
come true. It's
Yeah.
like, I want to play cool gigs in front of lots of people. Okay, you want to play
Yeah.
cool gigs. All right. Well, it gets down to about 55 at night in San Diego, and the dew point drops, and it starts getting everything wet. That cool?
Soaking wet, yeah.
That cool enough for you there, buddy?
Yeah,
Oh, and there's
real
lots
cool.
of people.
Lots of people there.
Yep, and oh, by the way, did we tell you we're yourself completely green, and you got to look like you're a rotting pirate? Oh, and here, put on these rags. You have to, look like you're rotting. So it was.
It's very possible that I've seen you at a gig then, because I definitely made it out to SeaWorld a few times in my day. And I, there was always there was always bands, like you said.
Yeah. Well, listen, I just need to preface this with, the old joke is how do you get a musician to complain? You give him a gig.
You gave him a gig, right? I've never heard that one, but that's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one for sure.
So that's, that being said, I that night I switched my ride cymbal over to the left side.
Yep.
I lowered my hi-hats down flush with my snare drum, and I said, "You're playing open-handed tonight, mister." And so I began playing like that, and about halfway through the first set, the band leader looked back at me and he goes, "Whatever you're doing back there, it feels really good." And I was like, "Okay. All right," because it was something that it caused me to have to really inventory all the things that I was doing in that moment, and so I
hyper focus.
And hyper
focus.
And so one of the things I tell my students is if you lead things like with your weaker hand, like I have a lot of righties, but I taught a lefty last night. It was my last lesson, and I said, so I want you to lead this with your right, like playing paradiddles or something. And we were going through Chafee's Group A stickings.
Okay.
And so I was, I said, I want you to lead this part with the right hand, because the Chafee stickings, the Group A's, single stroke followed by a number of double strokes. It doesn't care which hand you start with. You're using your right, you're your left. It doesn't matter, because the sticking's going to change every freaking beat, And so when you lead something with your weaker hand, it places the onus of correctness on that hand, and it makes you have to really hyper focus on what you're doing.
Yep. How do you like my solution to the hi-hat problem?
Let me see here. Let me go over to my Zoom window here so I can.
I just outright solved that problem.
Oh, dude. Oh, dead center, dude. That's great.
That center, I love it.
Man, that's pretty cool. I play my hi-hat really far forward as well. Here, let me just show you.
No, I can see it from here. It's at least a couple inches farther forward than most people. But I tell my students that you're better off with it up like that than you are with it parallel. Like I used to see everybody would have their hi-hat, snare, and floor tom all in a straight line. And then I started noticing like the value of the hi-hat, because of course I certainly haven't always played like this. I've had this configuration for maybe 2 years, probably not even 2 years. And so, I started noticing, get that hi-hat up.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what it helps with, too, is that when you're playing like this, you get your hand a little more forward, and you're not. But I got to tell you, I have literally popped my thumbnail up vertical. Whack. Just like that. Pow. I mean, son of a bitch, that was a painful one. And I had to flip it down and tape it. And that was the last time I did that.
Now, I have hit my thumbnail dead on before as well, but clearly not as hard, because, I saw stars, there's no doubt about it, but, I didn't do any kind of real damage like that. But, for sure, the thumbnail.
So, I play traditional grip most of the time, and one of my things is I use the Alex Duthert grip, which enables me to pull my, you see right here that hinge.
It's real loose.
It's real loose, and it lets it come back like that. So when I'm playing, I have taken the tip end of a 2B in my left eye twice now.
Yeah.
In the same damn day. And that's now why I wear glasses, not because of the strike, but because it's it's protection.
Yeah, you're gonna have to wear some real goggles or something even. That's wild.
Yeah, no kidding, man. This is a dangerous environment, I'll tell you, because there are like yesterday, I was in a petulant frenzy. I was just losing it, man, because I couldn't get my damn audio, to run through Logic.
Oh,
And-
I saw your Facebook post about wanting to throw expensive audio equipment into the wall.
Yeah, well, let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you what elicited that post was, I was sitting here in the petulant frenzy that was having. I'm losing my, sure. And so I had tech support on, and I had my headphone amp cranked. And let me tell you something about my headphone amp. It's the shit audio
Okay.
Magnius. And
Okay.
basically what Magnius means is monster truck.
Okay.
So it's the headphone amp that it's from hell. It has more amps in it than it needs, than a
Okay,
headphone amp would ever need, because I wanted to make sure I could hear my headphones. I had this damn thing cranked up loud, and a system alert, one of those, ba-ding, came in. And I got hit in the ears yesterday with probably, I'd say, 125 dBs in these Vic Firth cans.
Oh, damn.
And the whole day after that, I was completely just looped.
Yeah.
I mean, that was pretty damning. And I didn't lose anything. I mean, I've been to the audiologist a couple of times, and I've got a notch at 4K. So, whenever I went in and had hearing aids installed and everything, and they bumped the 4K up, and it was kind of like, wow, I've been missing all this.
Oh, wow.
But then what happened is that I'd have to answer my phone, and then I'd want to put my earbud in, so I got to pull the thing out and put my earbud in. So it's like, why doesn't it just work? And then I realized they sold me earbuds that work for Apple phones, but not Android.
Of
And
course.
so I was
To be
like,
expected.
yeah. And then they also said, well, you got to replace the batteries in them. You're going to go through a lot of batteries. And I said, well, that doesn't sound really cool. I don't want to be like eco jerk off.
Yeah.
Here's more little tiny silver things for fish to eat,
Right.
No thanks. So
They end up in the ocean either way, I feel like.
yeah, I mean, it's just not good. So I don't want to contribute to any of that. So
Right.
I basically said, well, here, you guys can have these back, because I'm not really going to use them ever. And they're like, but you don't want them? And I said, no, I don't want them. And I look at I've got insurance, thank God. But, I look at the insurance, and they billed them $3,000 for those. And I was like, well, shit, man. Wow. I've been in the music business, and I should get into that racket,
Yeah.
That's how you make some money right there.
Yeah, I got a bill from my attorney a couple months ago, and I remember feeling something very similar. Like, I'm in the wrong business, dude.
Well, one thing I've learned about attorneys in this life: use the one that you can't afford, because
Yeah.
it will save you thousands of dollars in the long run.
Yeah.
And that's where it hurts. It's only going to hurt once. It's going to hurt
Yeah.
right there, at the first of it. But then after that, you're good to go.
I quite unfortunately agree with you.
I was my own attorney once, and I drank like him, and I actually won my case, and it was a sad affair, but it was a divorce, and
Oh, wow.
I represented myself, and it was, I don't recommend it. Like they say, the person who represents themselves,
Has a fool for a client.
pro se, has a fool for a client. Exactly. But I learned some cool Latin terms.
Oh, yeah. That's certainly worth it. Sure.
That was kind of an education. Yeah.
That's funny, dude.
Yeah, man. So
But yeah, so real quick, because I want to make light of this hi-hat thing.
yeah, totally. Go for it.
You mentioned too that you got into the open hi-hat. So I am a lefty, and I've always played on a lefty kit, so you'll see that my toms do descend to the left, even though I have the 14 on the other side. But because I have the hi-hat in the middle, it doesn't really matter if I play lefty or righty. Like, you know what I mean? It's still like right in front of me.
Yeah.
But and then again, because like when you play open hand, you've got all the toms at your disposal.
Mhm.
So I do have them all there. Right? Like it just feels so good to have it all right there. But then of course I still have to practice open hand because the 16 is on this side, and if I want to be able to hit the 16 and do that same kind of stuff, then yeah. So either way, you should get good at leading with your weak hand.
Nice.
But yeah, this is like my dream configuration: 2 kicks, hi-hat in the middle, and then the 14 on one side and the 16 on the
So
other
you
side.
got those are DWs, right?
These are Mapex.
Mapex. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't tell. Just the round looking lugs.
Yeah.
No,
just a big
Mapex
fan.
makes good stuff. They do.
Yeah, I like this kit. I mean, I eventually would want to go. I'm like, I would happily switch these out for something that's American made.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Just kind of by virtue, but it was time to invest in a big kit, in my dream kit, because I'd waited long enough. And I got the pearl rack. Like this is literally is like, because I've been playing for like 25 years or whatever. As soon as I started playing metal and started playing the double bass, this is the configuration that I imagined. Because I hate having my hi-hat on the side. Here's a cool advantage too. Look at the distance between my hi-hat and my ride. It's less than a stick,
Yeah.
right? So I can do this, right?
Mhm.
And like it's nothing. Whereas you would need, I guess, if maybe you can do it with that crash there.
Yeah, that's it's a 21-inch crash.
Whoa. Yeah, exactly. I mean, because I couldn't. I wanted that. I needed that sound. I needed to be able to like. You know what I mean? I needed that.
Yeah.
So yeah, pretty stoked.
Yeah, man, your stuff sounds great, and
Thank
it looks cool too. What
Looks
heads
cool.
are those?
These are attack.
Yeah.
I switched to all attack.
Oh, the attack heads. Yeah, those are good heads. I tried them a while back. So what I've got is Bernie Stone, who was a drum builder for a while, for many years. I was helping him with his drum company. It was called Stone Custom Drum. They were in Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Okay.
And Bernie bought all the old Slingerland machinery back in 2003 or so.
Okay.
It had been rotting in the yard at the Gretsch factory in South Carolina, just sitting outside.
Wow.
And so he bought all that on eBay for like, I think they wanted, I don't even remember. I don't know all the financials on it. I don't want to talk about that because that's, money
Sure.
stuff. But he got it for a song basically. And it took him about 10 years to get it all up and running. But he started building drums on it. And some of the first kits he built, I don't know how many drums he built overall. I don't know if he's even still building drums right now. I haven't spoken to him in a long time. But he started building these great kits, and so I helped him with his website. And he says,
Okay.
"Well, I'm going to build you 2 sets for helping me with my web stuff." And I said, "Okay." All I need is one, Bernie. He goes, "No,
Yeah.
you need one for the studio and one for live." And I said,
Amen.
"Okay, all right, yeah,
a
sure,
hero.
right on." And so he built me this white marine pearl, 17 by 20, 7 by 10, 8 by 12, 12 by 14, 14 by 16.
Okay.
Maple poplar 3-ply.
Okay.
Fan-frickin-tastic sounding drum set. I mean, this thing is just, it's got so much tone for days. And then the second kit he built me is this one right here. It's koa and cherry wood.
Okay.
So it was going to be a ukulele, but we saved it from that particular fate.
Yeah, you did God's work then.
So
It was gonna be a ukulele.
it was, so he built it, and he built it a week before the NAMM show. And so we're at NAMM, and it's kind of like, all these people are walking by looking at it. And I
Okay.
tuned it up, and it got a lot of, it elicited a lot of stares at the NAMM show. I wouldn't say it was the best kit there, but it was the best kit for me because it was going home with me.
Right.
So
and
I-
it's gorgeous.
Yeah, it really is. It's got tonal. It's got tone like I've never heard. It's got the same kind of warmth that maple has, but it's also got the attack of birch.
Okay.
So it's got the warmth with it, but also it's got that real attacky sort of high end sound to it.
That punch.
Yeah, it's got a lot of punch.
Nice.
So I don't care what drum company I'm with or whatever. I will never get rid of this kit ever.
That's such a great story too, man. Like that for him to insist on like, no, you need this kit.
Yeah, it was really cool, and he's a great guy. I just I don't know why we lost touch. I should call him sometimes, but
I think I spoke to him last year. I would basically like made a list of drum companies, like American drum companies, not like pretending that you're gonna get somebody at DW on the phone.
yeah.
And reaching out to them, and I do believe we spoke, and then I'm not sure what happened. I think that we were planning on maybe trying to set something up like buying a kit for the program, and then I wasn't able to, because it's still, the program's like still growing right now, so we've got some money that we can kind of play around with, but nothing enough to like buy a nice kit like that, which of course eventually is like the goal is, because we do monthly raffles, and so we want to have great stuff to raffle off. We want to have exciting stuff to raffle off. Right now we're raffling, custom snares and some cymbals that I can get a hold of. But eventually it'd be cool if it's like, no, you can win this like one of a kind full kit, That would obviously be cool.
Oh, totally. Yeah. Well, he made some nice stuff. And it's probably going to end up becoming collector's material. But the first kit he built me, it has the serial number 002 on the kick
I love
drum.
that.
002, 003, 4, 5, and 6. So I got
where's the one?
the one went to somebody else.
Well, we're gonna have to find that somebody else.
Yeah, exactly. But it's I think it's a snare drum. And,
Okay, yeah.
And Bernie said, "Well, I get the 007." It's like, all right, you get the so he got the 007. But I actually do have I've got a drum. The where we met was at the Nashville Drum Show in 2012. I was with George Lawrence, and I helped put that on with him. I did the web stuff and all the graphics and print things, and I actually that's a whole nother story in itself. But anyways, there was the snare drum Olympics, and they 50 snare drums were entered, and Bernie put his in, and the one that the drum that won out of all of them was the Tama Bell Bronze.
Oh wow.
It's the one who took that out of all and it was like the double blind test. Like they had the judges like somebody would come in and play the drum, like a pattern on it. They would tune it to the same thing. They would listen to them play the same pattern and make remarks about it, and then they would, look at it the next, there was like many different criteria in it, but it was a fair way to judge them, is what I liked about it. So,
sure, it's just based on the sound and the feel, probably.
exactly, yeah, sound, feel, construction and stuff like that, and so the Tama Bell Bronze, it's a tank, and so it won.
Right.
Bernie's, the one right, hang on, let me get it.
Yeah, let's see it.
This one right here, it's a experimental 008, and it's a Koa cherry wood.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
On the inside.
Oh God. What is that, like 20 ply?
No, it's got a ring. It's got rings. It's yeah, I think it's a 3-ply with a 3-ply ring in it, or a 5-ply. I think that's 5-ply.
That thing looked thick. Looks heavy.
It's not that heavy. But it's Koa cherry wood, and that's one of the best snare drums. It actually matches this kit perfectly. So
which of course you don't want.
Yeah, exactly.
Can't have it.
If anything happens to me, I'll leave it to you in my will.
Perfect.
Hey man, Stranger Things, right?
Yeah, amen.
Yeah.
All right. Give me something to play. Challenge me.
Play me quintuplet beat. Play me a quintuple shuffle.
Oh, the quintuplet shuffle.
Yep. Okay, now play the quintuple shuffle, but put an accent on the 4th note of the quintuplet.
Okay. Oh, would you want the accent on the snare?
Just the on the like if it's you're playing between like you're doing a beat like 1 2 3 4 5 2 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 2 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 2 2 3 4 5 1 yeah.
No, that's the 5.
That 4 is a pain to hit, man.
Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5.
There you go.
I really just want to hit the 5.
Look
Yeah,
at
there
you
you
go.
There you go. That's a cool. I guess I never put it on the 5 or on the 4. Nice.
Yeah. Nice.
Nice.
That's a
Yeah,
that's a tricky one.
I wasn't expecting that. Now what about? So that I love that you said the shuffle too, because then it really like the shuffle's cool, but it locks you in. Like you're stuck. Happily, it's like a beautiful prison. So like you're stuck. But if you go to just alternating hands on the hat for the quintuplet feel, then you have the other hand to hit the 4. 1 2 3 1 2 3 4. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does
Like,
make sense. Yeah.
I think it's a little easier to hit it if you have 2 hands on the hat.
So here's another way to do it right here. If you can play it between your hi-hat and your snare drum, do it instead of going like that.
Yeah. Woo! Sure.
Yeah.
Ah, shit. Why is that so hard to do? It's just the 4. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, good. That's how about play a
Well, real quick,
Yeah.
if I may, on the quintuplet thing, because I don't know if you read my mind, but quintuplets are absolutely like my favorite thing. So a double bass drum quintuplet.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you've got the double pedal there, but yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
So it is really simple because you're just playing 5s on the feet. But then if you're playing a beat, then you hear the 5. Right? But
Yep.
if you come away from the beat and you just move to the toms, the 5 gets lost, and then if suddenly you're like really you have to be real careful to not lose the 1. Right?
Exactly. Yeah. So if you're also if you're playing that here's another fun thing you can do.
Yeah.
You can scratch. You can do that. The up down right there. So 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 1 2
Yes.
3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5
Yes.
1.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
And then you can
Yeah. Now okay, so I'll do 2 hands for that just as quickly as I'll want to like just do the one hand so. Like I really like the two hand, like hand on the right, hand on the hat.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
So how about sevens?
Sure. So like the septuplet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what are
Oh, the septuplet stuff. Yeah, okay. Ah. Okay, I don't think I've ever really done that one. Woo.
Yeah, that's kind of a fun one.
Whoa. Okay, so. No. You hear it?
Yeah, I do.
Oh.
Yeah, like that. But you can. How about
Wow, I love that.
How about?
Oh, wait, I gotta go double bass. I gotta go double bass.
Okay, yeah, do it.
Yeah, dude.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. How about paradiddle diddle diddle?
Paradiddle diddle diddle. Oh, because it alternates the lead. Wow.
So
never
you
done
can
that one.
you can break that between toms like this right here. Check this out. I got a little off the rails there at the end, but
That's all right.
so play the para on the toms. Diddle, 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 diddle. Ah.
Okay.
And then
Okay. Yeah, I want to go faster than I can actually do it.
yeah,
Cool.
and then between
Nice. Yeah. That's not as fast as I can do it. I can do it on the hat.
but check this out right here.
Right. Yes, of course. Wow, I'm gonna play that one a lot. That's the kind of thing I should do for 6 hours. Yeah, I'll work on that one.
Yeah, so get the thing with ghost notes that I find is when you first get like kind of tuned into them, we always play them louder than they ought to be, because really what they are, they should just be like this, just like barely touching them.
Yeah.
I got freaking compression on the snare drum, and it takes every little note that I play and brings it.
I can't hear them though. It sounds good. Wow.
You got to get the book Sticking Patterns by Gary Chafee.
Okay.
What it is, so like, let me explain what Group A stickings are to you.
I'm gonna look that up too. That sounds good.
Hang on, I'll send you something here. Hold on
Sure.
a second. This is kind of fun, man. I was like, I was sitting down, I was getting ready to come hang with you on Zoom, and then I got to thinking, damn, what if I just kind of flew you into my live stream?
Yeah, hell yeah.
And so, I don't know how it's going to turn out, but at least we're able to kind of hang here, and this is cool. We could turn it into a regular thing,
We could do. I would be more than happy to do this often, because this is super fun.
Yeah, let's see. My computer. Let me go grab you a file here real quick.
Like I said, I did something similar to this for the live stream, and it was an absolute blast. We raised like $1,300.
Wow.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Group A stickings, 4-note rhythm. Let me see. Yeah, grab.
Wow, that paired it a little has my number pretty bad.
So the thing is with these is that you want to, you definitely want to slow them down a little bit, and then get
Okay.
get the mechanics of it together. So I just sent you 2 files here: Group A stickings, 4-note rhythm.
Okay, I got Group A.
Yeah. So
What's F and T? Is that foot and tom? FTTD.
Oh no. Let me explain something. Hang on a second. Let me find the page here. I just want to get on the same page as you. So Group A stickings. Yeah. So there are 4 basic strokes that you want to look at. So you got what's called a full stroke. Full starts high and ends high.
Yeah, the molar upstroke.
Yeah. So a downstroke starts low and ends low.
Yeah.
A tap stroke starts low. The downstroke starts high and ends low.
Yep.
A tap stroke starts low and ends low, and then an
Yep.
upstroke starts low and ends high.
Yeah.
So when you so if you're looking at that first figure right there, full tap tap, full tap tap, full tap tap, full tap tap. Getting that mechanic
Right.
and paying attention to that. And when you're doing that too, let me show you one more thing here. Check it out. Don't let your fingers fly out, because what happens there is that when you do that, look at your stick angle. You want to get that extra stretch on your wrist.
Okay.
See right there?
Oh, okay. So you're purposefully stretching the wrist out there.
Yeah. So, and one thing too, and you're not going to grip heavy. You're just going to, kind of keep it sort of, firmly planted, but not tight.
Okay.
So like this right here, and so yeah. And another thing too that might help you is just try to keep your palms facing downwards, because
Yep.
when you do that, you're able to get all your fingers and use all your fingers on the stick. So like the second group right there, it would be down tap up tap tap, down tap up tap tap. 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5. 1.
So the like a 5-stroke, or no, the
It's a 5-stroke roll,
Yeah,
but it's just a continuous 5-stroke.
I'd have to take some time with the down tap up. So down tap up.
That's where your hand should come up.
Right.
tap. Yeah, so down, tap, up, tap, tap. Tap.
All right. No.
You got to get your right hand to come up.
Down, tap, up, tap.
No. So it's going to be left, right, right, left, left.
Oh.
And don't do this right here. Don't let it drift up. Get that thing up there. Down.
You
tap.
mean like what Moeller taught me for years?
Yeah. No, down, tap, up.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So I like to. Yeah. That's years of Moeller in my head. Okay. Okay. Down, tap,
Up, tap, tap.
tap, tap.
Uh-huh.
Down, tap, up, tap, tap. I gotcha.
So that's, getting that mechanical thing side to side like that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
look, yeah, not to pass over sevens because we love sevens, but
do.
look at 3 and 5 right there.
Okay.
So you see 3 and 5.
What's F again?
Full.
So that's full up.
That's full up.
Let me move my, because I'm looking at my hand here. Sorry, foot cam. Off you go.
There you go.
Okay. So full, tap, tap,
Down,
tap,
up, tap, tap. Mm-hmm.
full tap, tap, down, tap. Full tap.
No, full. Bring that
Sorry.
hand back up.
Full tap, tap. Oh, and I'm really just not wanting to keep those fingers closed, but that's all right. So, feels weird. Full tap, tap, down, tap.
And tap with the other hand.
Shit. I need 2 sets of eyes here. Full. I'm also going way too fast. Full tap, tap. Sorry. Full tap, tap, down, tap, up, tap, tap.
Yeah.
Full tap, tap, down,
Tap, up,
up,
tap. There you go.
Whew.
So if you start it with your weaker hand,
Yeah.
it puts the onus of correctness on doing it. So it's gonna, like I said, it's gonna help you, to get through that. So start those kind of things with your weaker hand. Now go over to that Group A Stickings 4-note page.
Oh, the other one that you sent me.
Yeah.
While I'm pulling that up, I want to ask you, is this the book where you first saw the fulls, the taps, the ups, the downs, and all that?
No, that would be rhythm and meter patterns.
I really like that way of putting it, like putting that at the bottom and just being really, like when I teach, I don't use those terms necessarily either, but I use like all Moeller terms, but it's like the upstroke, tap, like so. But I don't write it. I just tell them, oh, that's a downstroke, or you want to choke. I say choke, you want to choke it out so it doesn't bounce. So I'm using like 20 words. I should adopt all these words and all these letters right here, right now. It just makes it so much more clear.
Well, let me show you the benefits of using the mechanical edge of things. So,
Okay.
for instance, give me one hand down and one hand up. So assume a form, one hand down and one hand up. Now go, so down, up, tap.
Down,
Up,
is that in? Down,
up,
tap.
tap. And then down, up, tap. And then down, do it again. So that's either alternating triplets right there with a single accent, or it's if you leave a space there, down, up, tap, and down, up, tap, and
Right.
down, up, tap.
Right.
Now,
Yeah,
now
down.
put one extra tap at the end of it.
Wait, sorry. Down, up, tap, tap,
Yep,
paradiddle.
yep.
Wow.
That's how you should be doing your paradiddles.
Right.
Because right there, what you've done is you've just consolidated everything into like 4 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, like that.
Right.
So you just consolidate everything in it, and it just it works like that.
Okay. I love it.
Yeah, that's a really it's a great. Let me turn that off.
It's just really like simple.
It really
It's
is.
really simple and really precise. I mean, like I said, I was using 10 words to say one thing, like, because when not to go into the weeds here on teaching, but you know, when I teach a new student or even somebody who's been playing for a little bit, I just am obsessed with the bounce. Like, you got to get that bounce. Don't let those fingers get in the way. Really let the stick bounce so you can get this going, because you need this. But then when I go to teach the paradiddle, if I want them to know the perfect paradiddle and they have to choke it, then now I get kind of cramped in my lingo of like, well, I know I said to bounce it, but now you want to choke it. You know, instead of just straight out of the gate showing them these are your 4 strokes: full, tap, or sorry,
Full down.
full, down, tap, up.
Exactly. So, and if you can do those with one hand, full, down, tap, up, full, down, tap,
Right.
up.
Right. Full,
So you
down,
got to get
tap,
those.
up.
So it's just basically 2 loud notes and 2 quiet notes.
Right.
It's just 2
Right.
loud, 2 quiet. And to be able to do that at any speed, it's going to require using that. And when you do that, don't slap the side of your pad. It's you try to
Wait,
get.
Tom, it's a rim shot.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's just me being the teacher, you know.
No. Of course.
Yeah.
All right, I got it says study 12, group A stickings in a 4-note rhythm.
Yeah. So see if you can translate that.
Using the those 4 strokes.
Well, basically what you're doing, I wrote the sticking down underneath it.
Yeah.
So 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4
Okay.
E and a. Now you got to go to the next measure.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Oh shit.
So that's just 5 and 3. Just 3 5 3 5 5 3 5 3.
Okay. At the very end, I'm having trouble reading the writing there. Oh, okay.
1 E and a 2 E and, oh yeah, because it's written out in rights and lefts.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to to transpose it to left-handedness.
Oh, I just do it. I've been doing that long enough. So. Okay, that's the first
Yep.
one. Second one?
Mhm.
Sorry.
That was,
Yeah.
yep, that's correct. Yeah, so
Right, left, left, right, right, left, right, right.
left, yeah.
Yeah, and then.
So,
and then switch it.
so that second measure right there would be left, right, right, left, left, right, left.
I'm
left,
just gonna
right,
do it
left,
the way
left, right,
it's
right.
written here.
Okay.
Too. So.
Now see if you can do the next line below it using that formula.
Okay. Ah.
So it's going to be a single accent followed by a number of double strokes.
Yeah.
Using that key, you should be able to make your way through that page. And you know, in time, of course.
I gotcha.
Now it won't switch hands on that. 1 E and
So,
a 2
right,
E and a
left,
3
left,
E
right,
and a 4
left,
E and
left,
a 1 E and a
right,
2 E
left,
and a
left.
3 E and a
Oh.
4 E and a.
And then doubles to follow it.
So yeah, exactly.
Like that.
Yeah, exactly. Do it again.
Right, left, left, right, left, left, right, left, left, right, left, left, right, right, left, left.
And then
Second measure.
you
Nice.
see how it all fits together now?
Yes. Yeah. It's like the key. The key is at the top, and then you just have to follow the key.
Exactly.
Nice.
So if you put it like on the kit right here,
Yeah.
that's the
And
first. That's the
the first
first
line?
That's the first line right there.
Okay.
No, so
Oh, I see. And then, right.
and then back to the high tom. There you go.
Okay. Ah. Love that.
The one that I like is the third line down.
Okay.
And if you play that, if you repeat it by itself, so it sounds like this the whole thing. I messed it up that second time around.
Third line down.
Yeah, third line down.
And where does it? Oh, it switches at the end of the second measure.
No, 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 no. It doesn't switch hands at all in that line. It's just when you repeat it, that's when it switches.
Gotcha.
So at the, because you got a double accent at the very end of it. So going from the one, going back from the to the one, it'll change the accent. It makes you have to put an accent on the opposite hand. So that changes the sticking.
Okay. Let me do this on the pad first.
Yeah.
And so you would start with the right hand again? Or no?
If you're starting
Yeah,
with the left, you go left,
you
right,
double
right,
stroke
left,
it.
left, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Shit, hang on. I gotta actually look at it.
No, you're good.
I'm playing it from memory.
That's impressive. Oh, of course. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Yes, duh. It's because of the double strokes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool,
And then
dude.
right, left at the end of it. Now here, let me show you a thing right here too. So up, down, up, down. So up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. That. Now check this. Yeah, exactly. So that's how you should be playing double strokes. But watch this right here.
Right.
Instead of going up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, and one, and two, and one, and two, and one. So the pickup's the and one, and two.
Oh, instead of counting it like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and
Your brain
you count
hates
it.
that.
It really does.
Your brain really hates that.
Yeah, doubles are always something that I never grew up doing doubles. Yeah.
Well, when you get that up down thing,
Yeah.
and then eventually you're so here's the other side of it. Let it fly open like that in your hand.
Yeah.
Let it fly open and then squeeze it back down.
Yeah. Well, that's how I've always done my doubles.
No, so you're almost on, you're pretty much in the right place, but just make sure you get that second one stronger like that. And then you can
Oh.
actually, because
Yeah. See that? Yeah. No, the doubles
that's
are
right.
my weakness. But okay, for me there's a difference. Like if you tell me to do fast doubles, I'll just and I automatically accent the first note, but I get away with it pretty well. Just
play
because
them
I've
on
been
your
doing this.
leg. Play them on your leg like that.
Right. I gotta let you know too. I have a 3:30 lesson.
Oh yeah, man, I gotta bounce out of here too.
Okay.
But hey, this was fun.
This was a blast, dude.
Dude, yeah. So Carlos and I, we just met. For anybody who's watching this silliness on YouTube, Carlos and I, we just met, and holy crap, I've occluded my viewport here.
Oh, whoops.
No, it's okay. I got all this technology in front of me, and I don't know what the hell to do with it all. So, yeah.
Don't throw it at the wall.
No, it's not going to get thrown at the wall today. I think I fixed it, and the sad thing is that it took a lot of heartache.
Right. That's what I told you, man. I'm afraid of it. I really am.
I'm afraid of me when I get frustrated is the thing.
Sure.
Because I just, I start getting a little bit off the rails, and so I don't like to do that. And I actually apologize to the Sweetwater guy because I pretty much told them in those uncertain terms, I said, basically, when they do the 2022 revision of Dante's Inferno, this is going to be included in one of the circles of hell of this book, okay?
Oh, my God. It's going to be the 10th circle?
And crying babies in airport waiting rooms.
Oh, my God. Yeah, no, I believe it, man. I'm telling you.
Totally, dude. Well, hey, I'll see you later, brother.
Yeah, Bill, it's been a pleasure. We'll talk soon, buddy.
You too, man. Hank, take care.
Bye.
Bye. All right. Well, that was certainly fun. Wow. The hell? What did we just do? We just did an hour-long meeting with Carlos. Where is he? Carlos G. Plaza. So I met this dude on the internets, and he's a nice cat. He reached out to me, and he was looking to for people to teach, and he asked me what my goals were playing drums and everything, and I was like, well, probably I think just to be able to keep playing every day and not feel any immediate pain or and so that being said, we ended up just kind of talking and chatting and everything, and so we agreed to a Zoom hang. And then today, when I was just testing my audio, I decided that this was kind of, let's just put him into the broadcast and see what happens. So anyhow, this was a good test. I think I want to play some here a little bit. I just want to find where is the I gotta fix my snare drum. I want to dial these audios in. So let me get some of this compression off here because it sounds too creaky. Let me turn and talk back. Okay, I'm out of here.